We'd like to begin this episode with a disclaimer that the views presented in this particular podcast episode are not prescriptive in nature. We endeavor to provide an unbiased commentary from the book The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. For those who believe in Jesus Christ like we do, we would like to remind you that it is your duty to obey God's commands. It is your duty to pick from this episode the things that align biblically. The rest that do not, we encourage you to just be aware of how the world is as presented by Robert Greene. Teresa, karibu tena. Tessa.
Tessa.
Second episode, how is it?
I'm loving it.
Yes, karibu sana to this podcast.
Asante sana.
Yeah.
Today we are on law 30. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. Yo. That's a good one.
Yeah. Make your accomplishments seem effortless.
Effortless.
Yes.
That's a good one. So the judgment. Your actions must seem natural and executed with ease. All the toil and the practice that go into them, and also all the clever tricks must be concealed. When you act effortlessly, as if you would do much more, or you could do much more. Avoid the temptation of revealing how hard you work. Hey, it only raises questions. Teach no one your tricks, or they will be used against you.
Okay.
Okay, Robert. Okay.
Your actions must seem... First of all, the view on this book, and I keep saying that why we decided to do this book is because of the mystery surrounding the book and the much discussion surrounding the book. And many people... The book has been banned in several states and prisons, especially. And people have deemed the book manipulative, that it teaches people dark psychology, and it teaches people how to manipulate others. And I like those things, zenye ziko na a lot of mystery and stories behind them.
Yeah.
So I said, even though we are people who believe in Jesus Christ, we need to just try and see if this book is as manipulative as possible, as they say, or it is a reflection of what is really truly happening
in the society.
In my own experience, after reading that book, I have found that it actually speaks the truth about who human beings are. We live, there's two kinds of worlds we live in. Okay. There are people who live in an ideal world. Ideal world is how you would want the world to be. Yeah. You would want everyone to be loving. You'd want everyone to care for you. You'd want everyone to trust you. You'd want everyone to never betray you. When you come to the realistic world, now the real world, how the world it is venye tunasemanga kwa ground vitu ni different.
Different.
You realize that human beings suffer a lot, including ourselves. We are manipulators.
Very much.
We are backstabbers.
Betrayers. We are not trustworthy.
We are very selfish. We were talking with Steve on our episode, Man-Made, about humility. We are very selfish.
We are.
The decisions I make based on how I'll get favored. Yes. When someone calls me for, let's say, a business gig or something, or they want me to do business with them, the first question in my mind is, what is in it for me? If somebody asks you for a favor, like you realize that there is nothing for free. By the way, there is a law there that says despise the free lunch.
It's never free.
It's never free. There is always a hand behind the giving. There is always a motive. And especially in relationships. Yes. I usually tell people that it is important to know, especially for ladies. Because gentlemen have one goal. There are those who have many goals, but there is usually that one goal. And most of the time it is usually sex.
Yeah.
For a lady, you need to sit down and ask yourself, why? Why is this guy overly good to me? Because human beings are not naturally that good. They're not generally that good. So if you find someone who is overly good to you, someone who shows you a lot of kindness, extreme kindness, it's a good time to ask yourself, what's the catch?
What's the catch?
And establish in the first place. Like I said, there are men who would come and invest on you, Tessa, and invest their money on you with an expectation. They don't tell you what they expect.
Yeah.
But that investment, at the back of their mind, they're expecting you to reciprocate it sexually. Now, if you don't ask that gentleman, what do you really want from me? Or you don't tell them, if you're not attracted to them, from the word go, that there is nothing going to come out of this relationship. You see, if you tell someone that there is nothing good going to come out, or nothing positive from what you are or what you are expecting, and they continue, that's why I say, if they continue after you have won, kula pesa, eat the money. Yes. But if you establish it, like I found you reading the Confessions of Nairobi Women.
Yeah.
There are such stories where a man just comes and invests in a lady and continues investing. And now the lady starts accepting the investing to the point that she deems this man. They're usually called white knights. White knights. They come in a shining armor.
Shining armor. Prince
They rescue the damsel in distress. When they rescue the damsel in distress, kumbe they expected something. Now, when that expectation is not met, or wars begin, we had of a story of the guy who drove all the way from Thika to Eldoret and hacked a lady just because of that. It's the expectation. So do not despise the free lunch.
Despise it.
So he says your actions must seem natural and executed with ease. All the toil and practice that go into them and all the clever tricks must be concealed. People do not care about your struggles. I can tell you for a fact. People care about the finished product.
Yes.
People care about the success. If you look at our marathon runners, when someone is winning a marathon, breaking world record, nobody goes and checks how much time they train. Nobody cares. People just care that you won. And they say this is a great person. So you, as a great person who has won that race, who has done well in what they are doing, you don't need to tell people how much hard or how hard you work. You don't need.
I don't need to.
Yes. What do you think about this?
I thought about it. And I also find it very manipulative. Or there's a very thin line between trying to not telling people and a very thin line of being fake and being, I don't know the word for it, but just being fake.
Okay.
And it can be very confusing and very manipulative.
You seem fake.
Because mbona unajifanya ni rahisi na si rahisi, like.
No, you see, this book is a book on power. It's a book on power. It's a book on having that edge. And it's a book of, like I've told you, generally human beings don't really care. So what I think Robert Greene is telling you, since they don't care, you might as well.
You might as well.
Might as well not feed their. There is a story here of a Roman general. And this Roman general used to go on fights. And he won all the fights that he had fought. And he had a lot of scars on his body. A lot of them. He had so many scars in his body. He had won so many fights such that people thought that he was a mystical figure. Like they attached a certain mystery to this guy. So one day, this guy decided to join politics and vie for a seat in the empire. And the first time when he went to give his speech, he didn't say anything. He just stood, he went on a podium, stood in front of everybody in the congregation and just removed his cloak. Akabaki tu na the equivalent of a boxer. and people saw scars, amekatakatwa, amechomwa, all those things. He had won by then. Like everyone who was looking at him was crying. He really raised his stats. Now his problem was when he started speaking. He lost it all by speaking. Alianza kuudhi watu. He started bragging about his efforts. He started bragging about what he has done. He started insulting his rivals. And the more he spoke, the more people saw him as a very ordinary person. ile mysticism ikapotea. So I think this law is just on maintaining that enigma status.
Okay.
Maintaining that status of this guy seems to be doing so well. He seems to be very good. Have you ever sat down with an expert in a certain field? Na ukisikia
kila kitu anasema is just profound.
Like you look at someone like PLO Lumumba. I don't know if you've ever listened to any of his speech.
Yeah, I have.
This guy says very ordinary things in a very extraordinary way. But people tend to praise so much his education. He's a professor in one field. There are people like the late Magoha, God rest his soul. Magoha had a 90-page CV. 90 pages of his achievements, his academic achievements and all those things. So I think this is what the law says. He continues and says, when you act effortlessly as if you could do much more, teach no one your tricks or they be used against it.
Yeah.
It's just getting an edge over people. So komsi komsa inaweza kuwa
So is it more of a presentation thing?
Yes.
So you can be struggling. We're not undermining your struggle.
You're not undermining your struggles, exactly.
We're just how you present yourself should come as this poised person that I'm naturally good at this.
Exactly.
Okay.
The work we do, I can tell you the background work we do before we come to this particular episode. Is not an easy work.
It is not.
It is not easy to memorize these things. It is not easy to grasp them. And I was told by someone that a good teacher is not one who is complicated in his teaching. Is not one who is always with a lot of jargons. That's not a mark of a good teacher.
Okay.
A good teacher chews or eats hard stuff and comes and delivers it the way a bird gives food to its chicks.
Yeah.
So that's what makes a good teacher. And when they come and deliver it so simply, so understandable, in a manner that people can relate to, then they start seeing you as top tier. So it is about being that top tier. Again, there's a paragraph here in the notes. It says, power thrives on perception. And nothing inspires more awe than effortlessness. Let me give you an example of a board here.
Okay.
Dr. Mwangi.
Okay.
Dr. Mwangi is very brilliant. He's just a naturally brilliant guy. We sometimes sit in meetings with hard stuff and everybody is giving their own opinion on what we should do. And he's just there quiet in his corner or wherever he's seated. And he's just quiet and listening to us. And then he proposes something very simple. And everybody is like, yes. We should do that. So let it seem effortless and people respect you more. Remember, the more you're respected, the more people attach value to you. The more people attach value to you, the more elevated you are. And in this case, why sioni a lot of manipulation in it, people, you're not stepping on other people to get an edge. You're just not telling them what you've been doing.
You're not yapping.
Yes, ni kama hawa say wenyewe, these guys who I've even forgotten that thought of.
It reminds me of this effect in it, the swan effect.
Swan?
Yeah, a swan. You see the way a swan is magnificent, gracious.
The bird?
Yeah, the swan. A very pretty bird.
Yeah.
So huku juu inakaa very composed, very graceful, very relaxed. But you're not seeing how the legs zinafanya hivi keep flow.
You're in the water. Yes, that's true. It doesn't show the struggle it goes through as it's swimming through the water. Yeah, that's a very good example.
Very
Anyway,
poised.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
So when others see you working too hard, they sense weakness, not strength. When they see you working too hard, they sense weakness, not strength. My boss tells me this in the organization. Sometimes we face crisis situation, and we face so many crisis situations. It tells me, Silas, don't come with a struggle, or come if you must come with a struggle, come with a solution.
Oh yeah.
And also always give me two options and propose what we should do. So before I go to my boss with a problem, before I go to him with a problem, I have sat down on it. We have discussed as a team. We have come up with solutions. I have to go to him with options. So when I'm presenting to him, here is a problem, here are the solutions.
Yeah.
You look very brilliant.
Really?
And then he just looks at the problem. He looks at the proposed solutions. Then he says, now it is his decision. Is it option A or option B? And then anakama anachagua, then he says, let's go with option B. And I have found that to help me as an individual, as a leader, to always think about, to always be solution oriented rather than problem oriented. Yes.
Because I can just imagine having someone work for you who is just panicking and bringing you problems all the time.
Yes.
Hata wewe utakuwa, why are you here?
Yes, even in relationships. That's why I say men take leadership roles in relationships. And it is very important for the man to lead. You know why? I told you last time, I don't know if it is you or Steve. Men, unlike women, men do not go through hormonal, the highs and lows.
Yeah, you told me.
They can only go through the highs and lows, kidogo tu ile emotions and nini. Women do that.
All the time.
And women operate on insecurities, for lack of a better, not in a bad way. I told you women are usually very cautious about how they look.
Yes.
They're usually very cautious about the clothes they wear. Do you know I wear what is near me? T-shirt, bora ni poa na inatoshea. You just put it on. No, it's not a lie.
For real?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't sit down and think too much.
Yeah.
No, I try to match the caps with the shoes.
That's what I was saying.
It's for the podcast. Wewe acha.
Ati ukufikirie uvae hivyo.
See, sana, no, not that much. I don't think it's much of a problem.
Yeah, I get you.
My boss has puts on black t-shirts and beige trousers. He told me he has like 40 of them. He's always in black and beige. Black and beige, come rain, come shine. And he told me he doesn't like being disturbed or bothered by making these decisions of all those things.
So how long does it take you to prepare?
I can wake up at, like for example, we record at 9 on Wednesdays, the Man-Made podcast. I can wake up at 8:50 and by 9 I'll be here. Sam ninadanganya?
Yeah.
Is that possible with you?
Yeah. Can never be me.
Women, you'll take hours. And it's because of those, nimesema you operate on, and that's why I'm saying insecurity is not in from a negative point. True. You're just very cautious about how you look. Men are not that cautious. That's why when you find a man who is too cautious about how they look, they usually have, it's a bit feminine. Yes, it's a bit feminine. And it's a bit feminine. So we operate from very different frames. That's why I'm telling you, when you are going through those times, sometimes you've gone to work and you've had a very bad day at work. Very bad day. Your emotions are up, or maybe mse amekukosea, maybe you were in a matatu, someone did something wrong to you. You don't want to come home and then the man is coming to also complain to you about how he was stepped on in a matatu. So men are supposed to hide their scars for leadership. When there is a crisis in our organization, If I panic, they have all panicked.
They've all panicked.
You see, even if I am in panic, I'd rather shake and put my hands under the table. Let them not see that panic.
That you're in panic.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it is just that, and they attach a lot of importance, and that's how to stay powerful. Their composure, the powerful mask their struggles, appearing gifted, calm, and unbothered. Their composure seduces admiration and hides the machinery behind their success. Whenever you see someone tell you that I want to teach you how to make money, I'm not saying it's false, because I have friends who do that. I have friends who engage in such kind of teaching. It's not wrong. But would you really tell people how to make money? That's a question. Would you really tell people how to make money?
We said
Yes.
humans are selfish.
Yes. If I get an edge over you, me I'm taking it. I'm running with it. Utakuwa tu hapo na nisifu.
Nakwambia,
When
ni
I have
God.
an edge. Yes, I have an edge over you.
Ni God too, guys.
Ni God manze.
Ni God manze. Ni God.
Yes. So there is a story here, and we can read it and then we go to the summary points.
Okay.
The history is, they are very difficult names. So let me just read the story and maybe we can talk about it.
Okay.
In the refined courts of Renaissance Italy, appearances were everything. Yeah. There's a law which we will do that says play the perfect courtier. Yes, a courtier was the people who were in the court, and it was their work to cheza with the court politics. To survive and rise in such a world, one needed not only talent and intellect, but also the illusion of natural grace. This guy, a courtier in the court of Urbino, mastered this subtle act and later wrote about it in his famous book, The Book of the Courtier. This guy observed that the true gentleman should display a certain nonchalance. A man, unasikia anasema a gentleman should display a certain nonchalance. If you display a lot of care, sadly, the things we were told about relationships and all those things, the opposite is... Tessa, let me tell you, the opposite is true. Mi ninakwambia, sometimes from experience, I've seen fire, I've seen dust properly.
Tunafungua roho.
Yes. Some things, a man must not display too much emotion, too much of everything. I'm not saying that now you become extremely devoid of emotion. Okay. It is like a pendulum where you strike a perfect balance. Where you're not, you don't go on this side too much and you don't go on this side too much. When a man cares too much, and this means more than the woman, it is very attractive at first. Yeah. At first, it's very attractive. You call her every time. You text and check up on her every time. It is surprise gift after surprise gift. You are doing all those things. At first, it will be appreciated. Okay. Can you keep up those daily and weekly gifts and callings and good morning texts and good night texts for... How many years can you keep up with them? How many years? How long?
Acha nisijibu hiyo, ni protect wenye wanazituma. Nisijifunge.
Wenye mnazituma. Aya. But display some nonchalance. Yeah. A studied carelessness that makes even the most difficult task appear effortless. Whether dancing, composing poetry, or negotiating politics, he should appear to act without thought or struggle, as though success flowed from him naturally. Yeah. The point is to show that your talents, your efforts are just so natural. So natural. I'm not trying too hard. Behind this apparent is, however, lay immense preparation. Like us. It lays immense preparation. This guy and his peers practiced gestures, speeches, and posture in private until it became second nature. They concealed their anxieties. A leader must not show that he is worried. A leader must never, in the house, in the organization, everywhere, as long as you have been given a leadership position, you must always show calmness. You must always assure your people that everything is going to be okay. You must always assure them that things are going to be working. And it continues and says, they conceal their anxieties, hid their work behind their wit, and smile serenely under pressure. To appear effortless was itself the most demanding art of all. Those who reveal too much labor or emotion were seen as vulgar and insecure. When you reveal too much emotion, when you show a lot of anger, when you show... There's an interview I did with Dr. Mwangi on the history of KBS school. And I asked him, I have been with you in board meetings. I've never seen you lose your calm. I have never seen him angry. I have never seen him and it's more than... It's like 50... It's like 10 years.
Yeah.
Never seen him angry.
And it's not that he doesn't get angry.
He gets angry,
Yeah.
but I have never seen it. He just doesn't show it. When you keep showing those emotions, and I'm telling you, at first people will think that it's very normal. If you have a boyfriend who is a crier, at first you'll be like, oh, okay, he was going through a tough time.
Yeah. Thank you for being vulnerable.
But if you know that you have... thank you for being vulnerable. If you know that you have a person who is always crying, it starts now sending some other signals, isn't it? Sometimes you don't even want to be near them because when you are near them, and it's a bad time, and those are the times that men need support the most, especially from their women. Just being there for the guy as he silently licks his wounds.
Yeah.
But when he shows those emotions, you tend to not really respect him. So those who reveal too much labor or emotions were seen as vulgar or insecure. The court admired those who made brilliance look easy because it reinforced their image of innate superiority. By perfecting, this guy not only rose in status, but also shaped the European ideal of charm and power for centuries to come. Yeah. The things we have always been told, are people who are living in an ideal world.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I'm thinking about it, and I want to play the devil's advocate.
Yes.
As a counselor, as a counseling psychologist, as people who, as a person who tries to ensure to encourage people to open up and not bottle up their feelings or who they are, or not wear a mask,
Yeah.
Try to be like yourself or encourage your individualism. So, I'm thinking this law inafanya people wasikwe their true self.
Their true self.
They can try to be very, to observe the law and kosa kunini yo thin line and just not be themselves, which can also jeopardize who they are. Because imagine umezoea kukua this perfect person, then because that's not you, the mask falls. And now people start questioning your competence or your whole, should I call it existence? But your whole persona. People are like, for example, the story you've given me about that king when alikuwa na the whole nini and when he dropped it and when he started talking, now people start questioning because it's just a strategy. It's not a lifestyle. I don't know if I'm making sense in that way.
Yes, you are. But let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is there anyone who is usually their true self?
Good question.
Is there anyone who is usually your true self?
Good question. But that's who we strive to be.
We strive to be that.
Yeah.
But don't we have behaviors for certain environments?
We actually do.
So that means that there is no particular time when we'll be our own true self. Isn't it?
Yeah.
My own true self people will not like me. If Tessa, you were to tell people exactly what is in your mind at the exact time that it is in your mind, do you think people will like you? But don't we culture ourselves in such a way that when we get, especially like, that's why there is boardroom politics. There is interview demeanor. Isn't? And you're even taught.
Okay, yeah.
You're even taught how to behave on an interview.
On an interview.
There is church demeanor. There is church dressing.
Okay, yeah.
You may want to put on that short dress,
Yeah.
the revealing one,
Yeah.
which maybe that is your liking.
Yeah.
No problem. But it wouldn't be appropriate to be put in certain places. If I was to be called by the president today, this is how I like to dress.
But
I like to put on a cap because I'm balding. Eh? I would like to, if I'm called by the president today,
Yes.
I'll be in a suit. Because it is
Presentation.
presentation.
Yes.
So I can argue with you, and it's okay for that to play the devil's advocate. I can argue with you that I don't think there is any time when we are our own true self. Maybe when you're alone.
Okay.
Maybe when you're alone, you can afford to do stuff that you would never do in public.
In public.
You can. That's why there is public life. That's why we are taught how to behave in public.
You've just reminded me of one that I always tell myself, guy, hii inangojeanga tu saa zile hakuna mtu anaona. I don't like picking nose, like picking my nose.
Or picking
or
your
I don't
nose.
like people picking their nose.
Yeah.
So I'm usually like, you can never find me picking my nose in public.
Yes.
But peke yako.
But
Very
your own true
serious.
self is you're very comfortable.
Very
So imagine if we lived in a world where everybody was doing behaving in their own true self, the way they are supposed to be. This will be a chaotic world.
I see what you're saying. I see it.
Yes.
So it's not a culture of pretense.
Yes.
It's more of presentation too. You're not trying to undermine who you are. Just
Yes.
be yourself. But certain spaces require you to be a certain self. To
certain
present
way.
yourself in a certain way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it all changes and varies.
Yes, I see it.
If you see me in some other forums, if we have guys in our organization, if they see me in a suit, they know this serious business. It's like they're saying I don't conduct serious business in a hat.
Yeah.
So I don't think there is any point in our lives when we are our own
Our true
true self other than when we are alone.
Makes sense.
Yes.
At workplace. Or we're not there yet.
No, let's continue. We can anyhow.
I'm thinking, imagine you being this person who una show excellence all the time at work, you're poised, you're this good person. Don't you think you'll be very overwhelmed?
You'll actually be hated. There is also another law. There is another law. There is another
two goody
law.
shoes. Inatangwa means two goody two shoes, something like that. Because
there is another law there that says do not outshine your master.
law number one.
Law number one.
Yeah.
Because when you have your superior or someone who is above you, and they may be less qualified than you, they may be less skilled than you, if you start outshining them, they cut off your legs, isn't it? Have you seen brilliant people not go anywhere in an organization because of what we are calling gatekeeping, where somebody just decides to shut you down because of how good you are? So this is how to do it in a corporate setup.
Okay.
Let's say you are this skilled person. You have these abilities that are so brilliant. This is what, and I have done this personally, and it has worked, and it works. Okay. If you have a superior whom you are better than, you must run your capabilities through him.
them.
This is what I used to do. If I want to do something very brilliant that would cause me to shine, I would go to my superior first. I'd go to my boss and I would tell my boss, I have this idea. I give him the idea and I tell him to advise me. Could you advise me on what to do or could you help me this? And then I give them the idea. Then, of course, so now, first of all, I've gone to them. I'm better than them, but I've gone to them. So at first I've made them feel like yes,
need them.
you are, yes, I need them. Then they'll make edits. However, for lack of a better way to put, foolish they are.
Yeah.
You make the edits. Then you go and do the job. And maybe it comes out the way you wanted it.
Yeah.
When you are being praised, give him some credit. Like you can say, drawing inspiration from so and so, I did this and this. And you have maintained your brilliance. You've not dulled it. But then again, you've made this person seem like they're the ones who are responsible for that. Do that, you'll attain the heights of power. Amen. You will not attract that jealousy. Let me take you to the Bible.
Please do.
Because there is very many examples of this. You remember when David, there was a song that was being sung that Saul has killed thousands.
Yeah.
David has killed tens of thousands. What did Saul want to do after that? He wanted to kill David.
Yeah.
He wanted to kill him because he was the king. David was outshining him, not by trying to outshine him, but just being good at who he was. Yeah. I know there are exceptions. There are other people who are just too bad. You just have no choice but to outshine them. There are those ones. It has exceptions.
Yeah.
Every ruler has an exception.
Yeah.
So there are circumstances. It is a case-in-case issue. You need to judge, is this person worth outshining? How powerful is this person? Yes. And you can rumors has it that the guy, the DP who was removed was outshining his master. Rumor has it. And you saw how effective. Kumbe, our parliament is that effective. I got rid of him in 2 weeks. Yes. In 2 weeks, the guy was done and dusted. In one sitting, the guy was voted out. I've never seen someone as powerful as DP remove that quickly.
That quickly.
Yes. So it works sometimes against you.
Yeah. I think, Pia, it can work against you in terms of overworking you.
Yeah.
You are such a good person. You will deliver. Ai. Huyu jamaa anaweza chapa hii kazi.
Wanakuachia kazi yote.
Yes, because you're so good at this.
Exactly.
Crazy.
Exactly.
Okay.
We can do the relationship ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. The 6, the chini ones.
Yeah. Okay, so let me read. Oh, the 6 relationship focused
Yes.
ones. Okay. So charm without showing need. In relationships, the one who seems too eager loses power. Let affection appear natural. Natural, not forced.
Yeah. In relationships, the one who seems too eager. The one who loves. Relationships thrive, Tessa, when the woman.
Nagonga pale.
Relationships thrive. I believe this.
Yeah.
When the woman loves more.
Really?
Yes.
Do you know that's not how we are conditioned to believe?
Exactly. And that's why you have to question, where is this coming from? Who is telling me the opposite? Because look at this.
Yeah.
Women operate from a sea of emotions. Like, I can't beat you in emotions. And emotions are a prerequisite for nurture.
Okay.
There is a reason why God made women emotional. Because that emotion, you can be able to nurture and bring up offspring. For me, if I see a boy fall down, fathers, if a boy falls down in front of us, the mom will be like, pole, baba, come. And he will get that pampering.
Yeah.
That's why boy child kwanza, they love their mother
love
so
their
much.
moms.
Isn't it?
Oh my
It's because of that kubembelezwa. A father will look at that child and tell him, don't fall again. Don't fall again. Like, a father's love is very disciplinarian.
Tough love.
A mother's love is very nurturing. So imagine if the woman loves the man more. And I'm not saying more in that manipulative way, ati tunapima ni gauge. If the woman is at her, and you know, when a woman is at her feminine, when the man is at his masculine, women automatically fall into their feminine. You see? True. So the leadership, the firmness, the composure, inakujanga inabalansiwa very well with the nurture. When the man loves the woman more than the woman loves the man, he becomes feminine.
The man.
The man becomes feminine.
Okay.
That's hence the constant checking up, hence the constant pestering. You've gone out somewhere, video call. I want to ensure that you are. How do you relate to such a video call? Anakutumia video call. I want to ensure that you are like this. You will get bored very fast with that person.
Yeah.
But imagine if this man is just stoic in whatever he's doing, letting you be you, letting you be at your emotional self. When sometimes, like ladies inasemekananga, you have approximately 30,000 words a day. But women have at least, men have at least 15,000, which is half. So I can complete my 15,000. By the time you're going home,
I have 15,000 more.
Yes, you have 15,000 more. Now you need this guy stoic, eh?
Yeah.
Seated there just listening. And by the way, ladies, let me tell you, most of the time when you see your man has come back home and he's very tired and you're all there giving him stories, he's not hearing thing you are saying. He's not hearing a thing you are saying.
Funny thing, that's very true. I've just thought about one person I've ever interacted with, and I felt like he was talking too much than I was.
Yeah.
And I was like, nataka wewe unisikize.
He's not hearing a thing. Men have something we call the nothing box. Do you know after here, I'll go sit down in my corner, probably dark corner, like a snake. And I can sit down and not think about anything. Can you do that? And just I can sit down like this and just stare at one direction and I'm not thinking about anything.
And you say women are complicated.
No, men are very simple creatures.
That's being simple.
Yes, it's just being simple. He is in his nothing space. Nothingness. His world has nothing he's thinking about. So when you're coming to ask him, what are you thinking about? And he tells you nothing. Believe him. He's literally not thinking about anything. You can just sit and unwind.
That's a discovery.
For ladies, they are thinking about something.
100 kilometers.
They can tell you 10 stories in one. Now, unashindwa, you can't keep up. So tulikuwa kwa pegs, tulikuwa kwa this disturbing neighbor. How is it that we are...
lazima nikupe backstory. Ile backstory ndo connect na hii backstory. Ndio hii story makes sense. Ile backstory.
Yes. So, the one who seems eager loses power. Even when you are meeting a lady for the first time, don't seem too eager. Interact with the opposite gender as normal as possible. I used to attach a lot of mysteries on CEOs and people who head organizations and all these things. I've happened to meet a couple. They're just very ordinary people. Very ordinary. Like you sit down with this guy, you expected that tukikutana ni pie chart, graph, tunaongea projections, Nyinyi mnakaa hapo mnaanza kupiga tu story, ni chai tu mnakunywa, chai hizi za social media. And you realize that they are just very ordinary people. When a man feels below the lady will sense it.
And that's when they start to overcompensate,
yes.
And overdo and over try to please you.
Yes.
Crazy.
Exactly. Crazy. Just move. One thing I've seen that is very attractive to women is a man on a purpose. A man on a purpose is always attractive to women.
Yes.
A man who is not afraid. One way of losing a woman is be afraid to lose her. And let her know that you're afraid of losing her. And this is why I tell men to always embrace something we call aloneness. There are two things. There is loneliness and there is aloneness. Now, loneliness assumes or implies that you're missing something. That's why you are lonely. There is something that needs to come in so that you may be complete. Aloneness is when you are comfortable in your own skin.
Oh, wow.
Like you are okay being the way you are.
Yeah.
Many men who call and tell me that they are going through relationship problems and my lady has done this, I tell them, if you're not ready to be alone, you're not ready to be in a relationship.
Wow.
You must be, when you embrace that, you will not simp. And what is simping? Simping is putting a woman on a pedestal. It is the kneeling, the those things, making this lady feel like she's the center of the world. Ladies don't want to be the center of your world. They don't want themselves. That's why they lose attraction quickly, or they use those men who show that I am below you.
As a woman, I agree.
Yes. They actually lose interest with those people.
We do. Funny thing,
Yeah.
the men that like show you like hakupea your attention yote,
Yes.
actually ndio unataka kuzuko like
Kwa nini?
kwa nini?
I'm used to attention.
Yes, like how come wewe how? So the mystery.
I usually say any average, I'm talking about maybe a 5 out of a scale of 10 in terms of attractiveness. Any average woman in this time and age has probably 3, 4, 5 dudes in her DM. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
The more attractive they are, the more those numbers go up. So imagine if you're used to that much validation.
Yeah.
If you're used to that much or that many people in your DMs, in your inboxes, always telling you hi, you look cute, and all these things. What happens when you meet a man who never tells you that? Who just treats you as ordinary as you really are?
Yo,
What does that do to you?
coming from experience.
Yes. Ushapata mtu somewhere amepata mtu amemtreat ordinary.
Coming from experience.
Yeah.
It's very intriguing, honestly.
Yes.
You want to know this person more.
You want to know them.
Yes, because you're like, you can't fathom.
Yes.
They seem like a mystery. You're
Yes.
like, how come?
Do you know that is how you fall in love?
Wow,
That's how women fall in love.
crazy.
Mystery. That mystery. There is a book by a guy called Jer called The Wall Speaks. The cover is a very funny cover. It has a wall. Then it has on this side a lady clinging to the wall, holding to the wall. On the other side there is a man.
Okay.
And the temptation for the woman is to climb this wall and go and discover who the man is. So the man makes sure that his wall is so big that the lady cannot come. And the more the lady cannot see the man on the other side, the more she clings to the wall.
Yes.
Immediately your mystery is demystified. You're done. The relationship is gone.
You're done.
Yeah. The relationship is gone. You become now an ordinary person. There is no more mystery. The woman moves on to another mystery.
To another mystery.
And you people are very ruthless
In moving on
in
to
moving
other
on to another mystery. Now, there is nothing that injures a man's ego.
Oh, yeah.
There is nothing that injures a man's ego. Like a woman who's left him for another man.
Oh, my goodness.
That bruises them. That causes them to be who I am today. It is those things.
Yeah.
It causes men to become a different thing. It unleashes the beast in men. Sometimes I say a breakup is very healthy. At least in your course, you young man, just break up at least once. In the course of your life, get hurt, get cheated on, get left at least once.
They'll tap into your greater
You tap
self.
into your masculine energy. It is a prerequisite because if that doesn't happen to you, you don't get there.
Yeah.
You don't get there. Men learn through adversity. Adversity is the best teacher of a man. Women is very different. Yeah. Women are all about soft life and all that, the gentleness, the nini. But men, a man's life should be rough. The rougher the life of a man, the more stoic he gets and the stronger he gets. Yes.
True. Should we go on?
Yes.
So master calm expression. Emotional outburst reveal insecurity. Control your tone and body language to project ease.
Yes.
Hey,
Calm expression.
yeah.
That's when we do the Man-Made podcast with Steve. By the way, apparently, Steve is also a counseling psychologist.
Yeah.
So I am surrounded by counseling psychologists.
Yeah.
He says when you must master calmness. If you have to raise your voice, now this I'm telling men with regards to women. If you have to raise your voice, you have to shout down at a woman, you've already lost the war. You have already lost it. It is difficult to not raise your voice.
It is very
very difficult.
We can
not
be
to,
very
and when I'm saying this, it doesn't mean that I'm always calm and no, I fail in this. I sometimes the Kenodia is activated and he comes out. So I always also falter in this. I always sometimes lose it. It is a difficult thing. But I keep teaching myself how to become, especially during a crisis situation, especially when there is that temptation of flaring up. If you are a husband and you have to always tell your wife, you know, I'm your husband. What does that tell you about you as a husband?
Oh, yeah.
It tells you that she has not understood that you're the husband.
Yes, you have.
That means you're not acting husband enough. Because a husband behaves like a husband and a wife falls in line. There are things that a man does, and women are very good at reading their men. They understand their men. When a woman tells you, I know my man, they are telling you the truth. They understand them. They get to a point and even understand which request will give a yes, which request will give a no. How do you request?
When
to request and all those things.
Yeah.
They get to know these things. Yeah. So a man must always show calm. They say emotional outburst reveals insecurity. One day I was in a board meeting. I won't tell you where, but I was in some board meeting. And there was a guy who was seated on the other side of the table. We were like so many people in that board meeting. And he was pushing his point and he kept being opposed. The guy all of a sudden got so angry. He banged the table. He banged the table and stormed out of the meeting. The whole room remained quiet. And we waited for him to come back. When he came back, he had a very valid point. His point was not foolish, but it was just being objected to. When he came back, the discussion shifted. I'm a very observant person. So I sat down, I knew what we were discussing. The conversation shifted from whatever issue there was to his behavior. To his behavior. He was told to justify that storming out, to justify banging the table. And from then on, you have no voice. There are places you lose your temper, you only get one shot. You lose your temper, you've lost it.
You've lost it.
Yes. So, master calmness. I sometimes hold myself. I'm usually those guys who shake when they are angry. I actually literally shake. So, when we are on a table and I'm angry, I put my hands below the table and I just hold on to them. It's a weakness. It's a sign of lack of emotional control, but it's something I've worked on for so many years. I've never really hacked it. I've never really hacked, sometimes not showing the emotion. But I can say I'm better than how I was a couple of years before. Yeah.
Just being aware of how you behave when you're angry and how to like mask it is already a big step. So,
yes. Some other times when someone says something that really annoys me, I don't say a thing. I just look at them in the eye and just keep quiet. And sometimes I look at them amazed. Like, hey, I don't believe you just said that. Yeah.
And that gives you power. Because imagine sasa juu umekasirika uanze kushout.
Yes, it becomes a fighting match.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, so keep your process private. Hii ni kama lawyer 48 when you were saying kuwa formless.
Yes, assume formlessness.
Okay, so whatever, whether in career or romance, don't reveal every effort you make. Let the results speak for you.
Now, I have remembered a quote. Which general, and I'm going to relate this to relationship.
Okay.
Which general, when he is attacking a citadel, announces that he is going to attack a citadel? Gentlemen, now I am here addressing you. When you are pursuing a woman, assume she is a citadel that you want to conquer. Which man goes to reveal to the woman that I am in pursuit of you? Which man goes and says, imagine you meet a guy,
Yeah.
and you decide to go maybe on a date with them because you really enjoyed each other's company. It's not necessarily that you are romantically attracted to each other. But then he announces to you the first time that, I've seen you and I like you and I want to be your boyfriend. What would be your answer? No, what would be your answer?
I don't know.
You don't know. You are uncertain, isn't
I
it?
don't even think I'll meet again.
You would not want to meet again. Gentlemen, pursuing a woman is an art of indiscretion. Is an art of indiscretion.
Let me wonder.
The walls of the city must fall. The walls of the city must fall. Do not announce your intentions. Conceal your intentions.
Let me wonder. Is this persuasion?
Yes, because in the art of seduction, seduction is suggestion. Seduction is suggestion. Human beings are not foolish. Don't think he and the lady you are hitting on does not know you are doing it.
Exactly. But you don't have to tell her.
She knows you are doing it. The time you said, let me give you a story.
Please do.
There was in the same book, there was a lady, by the way, that book now, there is a lady called Ninon de L'Enclos. And there was a gentleman called Marquis de Savigny. Marquis de Savigny was like a prince. He was a very attractive young man. And Marquis de Savigny had liked another lady. Very beautiful lady who was wanted by everyone. And so Marquis was one of the people who liked the lady. So what he did, because he had money and all those things, he went to Ninon de L'Enclos. Ninon de L'Enclos was the master of seduction. She had dated everyone and everything. In power, emperors and all these things. Yeah. So Marquis de Savigny goes to Ninon de L'Enclos and tells her that I want this woman. Teach me how to get her. So Ninon de L'Enclos tells this guy, you must never reveal your intentions to this lady. Now, how was he to charm this lady?
Yeah.
Because he was a very attractive guy and people also knew him. So he was told, every time you are in a public forum, tokelezea, appear with very beautiful women around you, laugh with them, always be. And women want a man who other women want.
Exactly.
Yes. Exactly. If you are going there to tell your lady, I am so single, I have no one. It's not attractive.
You're very unattractive.
It is not attractive.
Autakwi?
Yes. Women want a man who other women want.
Exactly.
So Ninon de L'Enclos tells Marquis de Savigny, always appear with around beautiful ladies, laughing with them. And he started that. And since this lady, she was called a countess. Since this countess was aware of who Marquis is, she started getting intrigued by him. And he would appear here. She started feeling jealous. So there was another event. And this countess appeared in that event. And alikuwa anasema, leo huyu mse ataniona. Leo I must make him jealous. Ninon de L'Enclos told Marquis, I know what the countess is planning. Don't show up for the event. So the lady shows up with all her armor. The gentleman does not show up completely. that lady, it is said that she was very disturbed. And right then and then, did Ninon know that now Maki has this woman under his clutches?
Akiwa alive.
Yes. So this is what happened. The next meeting, they were only the two of them together. And this woman was so ready to meet Maki. She had missed him and all those things. When they got into the room, Maki de Sevigné confessed to Ninon de L'Enclos that I love you. And Robert Greene says the spell was broken. What that woman did is she quickly walked out of the room. She was not sure, like the way you've said, you'd not know how to react. She was so emotional. She walked out of the room and she started avoiding this guy.
Yeah.
Because it became so awkward, and that's how the spell was broken.
Crazy.
Seduction is indiscretion. You don't reveal your intentions, but you suggest.
You suggest.
When you're wooing a woman, suggest. She knows. She knows you are after her. But let her not be sure. You know how women fall in love? In the kiongos, in the head. The amount of time you spend in the kiongos determines how hard she will fall.
Yeah, true.
When she's going home and trying to figure out and asking herself, does this guy like me? She goes to Google signs that he likes me. Now there is a spell. So it's indiscretion. And then now, when the right time to say that now I am interested in you is when you know that she is already ako ndani ya box na umefunga, umeweka kifuli, umerusha kifungu mbali. Now then you can say. Now it will be appreciated. Yes.
It will actually come off as a validation.
Yes.
I'm also feeling what you're feeling. The
Yes.
feeling is mutual.
Exactly.
Crazy.
But what we like to say, what do we know? What do we know? We know nothing.
No.
Yes.
Nilikuwa wapi?
Number 4.
Okay, thank you. Don't compete for attention. Hey. Those who appear relaxed and self-assured naturally attract admiration. Desperation repels it. Yes,
don't compete for attention. This is very important, especially for men. Don't compete for attention. I usually say this, when you see your woman giving attention to another man, there are men who, when they see, let's say, for example, your man sees you laughing with Sam here, or Ian there, or Edu there, seeing you getting a little bit cozy. It might not be romantic or attractive. It's just that you guys are buddies.
Yeah.
And then he starts acting jealous. That is unattractive. When your woman shows attention to another person, do not... And some men go to start fighting that other man. Leave my woman alone.
So
who told your woman is a child you can defend?
So
Unless it's a wife, and even if it is a wife.
Yeah.
If you get there, it means you don't have her. If you have to call another man to tell them to leave your woman, people do that. I know many who have done that, but it is a bit... It shows that you're not ready to be alone. I usually say this: if your woman starts showing attention to another man, let him have the man. Let her have the man. Show no attention.
Sure.
Pull away.
Yeah.
Pull away and let her enjoy that attention. If she leaves, she has saved you a lot of trouble, a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, a lot of money, a lot of time. She saved you a lot. If your woman can be taken by another man, let her be taken.
She was not yours.
She wasn't. Because one thing I have come to discover, women are very loyal to the man they are in love with. They're usually loyal. Unless the woman just is struggling with purity and looseness. They're usually loyal. Have you seen these ladies you approach and immediately they tell you I'm dating?
Oh, yes.
I have someone. I have someone. They don't entertain.
Yeah.
So if you are with a woman who is entertaining another man and entertaining them for that matter, that's why I say male best friends. Bestie.
Best friend.
Kataa hiyo. Kataa hiyo as early as possible.
See, we are only best friends.
No, never only. Men. I'm a man. I know how men think. Ama sam naongea word. How do men think? Can you be best friends with Tessa? No comments for now. Good answer. You see, we have not been wired to be best friends with ladies. It's an oxymoron. It is contradictory to our nature. of and you know, most of the time when the man is your best friend, he's orbiting around you. The man is in love.
Oh, yes.
One day, just do this exam and tell him that you're available to date.
Yes.
And you will see that best friend of yours.
No longer best friend.
No longer best friend. Kumbe, hata anaweza kakwambia, I've been waiting for so long.
Oh my goodness. This is my chance.
Yes, this is my chance. So, don't fight for a woman's attention. Don't. If she gives attention elsewhere, let her do it. And that I'm not saying leave her. I'm just saying let her do it. Don't encourage the disrespect, because that in the first place is usually disrespect, especially if a woman is claimed. You see, if a woman is in a serious relationship and she's showing attention and appreciating attention from other men, then she's not fully settled in her mind. So walk away, Njogona. Njogona, this is the time.
This is the time. Do men tell people that I'm seeing someone?
Do men tell people that I'm seeing someone?
Yeah.
Depends on the man and depends on who is asking.
Okay.
No, the question is who is asking? Who is asking? Yeah? It depends on so many things.
Yeah.
Yes, men will never tell you. They will never tell you. Have you seen? You'll read in the confessions of a lady who dates a man for so long, and then later on discovers that this guy is married and has a family and many kids. Many kids. Is Father Abraham. Yeah. So men tend to seriously. I don't know why, but tend to seriously hide. But me, I tell myself, if you're busy, it's too much work. Yeah, it's too much work. You can avoid it. It's too much work. Yeah.
True. So be unpredictable in efforts. Occasionally exceed expectations, but never let others see how much you planned it.
Yes, be unpredictable in effort. I was saying, like, you see, when we talk about simping, we think that we are telling men to never buy flowers. You see, there are some people who believe that is what we are saying. To never surprise them. You can one random day just wake up, Kenothia, one random day and decide to be overly romantic in your expression. But once in a blue moon, gentlemen, the threshold is once in a blue moon. See how much it will be appreciated and how much it will never be forgotten. That this dude just one day woke up and he did a lot for me. The lady appreciates it when it is not as frequent. Familiarity breeds contempt. When something is in excess in supply, you tend to not appreciate it or demand it more. But when it is less in supply, you tend to want it. That's why you're saying when you don't know a lot about a man, you are intrigued by them. Why? Because how much they reveal is not in excess supply. Anything that you give in excess tends to lose its value. It tends to lose its value.
There's power in scarcity.
Scarcity is the power. Scarcity is the power. I'm not saying never do it, do it rarely, or do it when it deserved. Imagine there are men who anakosana na dem and they want to say sorry to them. They take her on a vacation. Fine. First time, nice. It's a sorry vacation. How many will you go for? Ukiona tu a reservation, unajua tu a reservation is coming.
Yeah.
It stops being meaningful.
Okay.
But if it is done once, it is done on another time, and especially when you don't expect it. A lady told me, I don't know how true this is, that they don't like thinking about where we are going. When their man tells them that let's go out, she doesn't want to think about where they're going.
Yes.
She wants to be there and show up, look beautiful, and be taken wherever.
Yes.
Do you know there's a man who once asked the lady, where do you want to go?
Funny thing,
Yes.
there's a TikTok trend that inasemanga hivo.
Yeah.
Like me with my man, so it's the babe who's saying me with my man, the mind just shuts down.
Yes.
We don't want to, we want you to take the
leadership.
yes.
That's why I tell you, this extreme feminism falls, even biblically.
Yeah.
It falls. It only thrives. This feminism of we don't need men, men are trash, falls on many occasions.
Trash.
Because, it can't work in a crisis situation, even in such kind of a small scenario, a dating scenario,
Yeah.
where you see the woman, like, without even knowing why. If somebody was to ask you, why would you not want the man to tell me, or why would I not want to be the one to suggest where we go? Why do I want him to take leadership? That's how God has created you. God has created you that you will be at your most feminine when the man is at his masculine. So you see, leadership in relationship begins with a man. That's why in the Garden of Eden, when man fell, God never blamed Eve. Who was the first person God went to? Adam. And here is a curse. He told him, because you listened to your wife. That's what Genesis read. Because you listened to your wife.
Not there.
Yes. What was God telling Adam? You were supposed to be the one taking the leadership role. Because you listened to your woman. And there is always that battle in a relationship. A battle of who holds the frame. A battle of who is leader. And it is also part of the curse in Genesis 3. There is this verse that says, your desire shall be your husband, and he shall rule over you. People have misinterpreted that verse to mean that a woman would desire the man more, which is not sexual in nature. That verse is not sexual in nature. Because the second part of that verse is what tells us it is not sexual. Because God tells the woman, your desire, as a consequence of sin, your desire shall be your husband. It's interpreted in Hebrew to mean your desire shall be his position. Now, when you see the word but, which is a contrasting conjunction, but he shall rule over you. You see? So you shall desire to rule over him, but technically, biologically, naturally, financially, every kind of ally, he will rule over you. You see? Yeah. So homes fall when the woman rules over the man. True. And when the man is mellowed, he tends to start looking outside. Because men love submission. Men love submission. Imagine you have a husband who is a CEO somewhere. He has, every morning he's coming. You tell yourself, I'll never cook for a man. Do you know there is a song by Jennifer Lopez saying, I'm not your maid? You know that song? Go and look for it. I'm not your mama. Yes, there is a song. And she's teaching women how to not care for their husbands. If you do that, your man might keep quiet. He goes to the office, chai inaletwa, lunch inaletwa, anaoshwa mkono, anaulizwa unataka nini?
Analetewa packed lunch.
Why do you hear stories of a husband took the house help? It's in that confession.
Yes.
How does it happen?
Oh my goodness.
No, how does it happen? Don't think that it happens when you become masculine, or you bring that masculine energy around your man. When you bring it, anything with two heads is a monster. Anything with two heads. I don't think there is any living organism that has two functional heads. There is a reason why God gives one head.
Yeah.
You see? It's a sign of leadership. So if you bring masculine energy to a man, they will be repelled. It tends to repel them. Now the woman is very masculine. She never takes care of the husband. She never, and I'm taking care, I don't mean pampering, the kind of videos tunaonanga ati Waganda, they go, they kneel. No, I'm not talking about that. That's also very plastic. No, it's very plastic. I don't think it's genuine.
Yeah.
Or maybe culture.
Culture.
It could be
Actually
culture. But if we are to do it in Kenya here, it would be very plastic. Yes. I'm talking about when he senses that energy. You know, men can't stay around each other for when they are not good friends for long. You can, ukiona mwanaume ameenda a place where there are men and he can't relate to their story, he walks away. There's a masculine energy that repels a man. So imagine in your home, if you bring that masculine energy to your man, he will tend to switch off and start looking at you as a masculine person. He'll start looking at you that way. So he's seated there Netflixing. The house help is passing by. I'm not entertaining that or condoning that. Okay. I'm not saying it's right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying it happens like that sometimes because of what the kind of energy we give. It is very dangerous. You cannot fight against God.
Yeah.
God created masculine and feminine. And he created them so perfectly and so complementary to each other that you cannot reverse those roles. So unaanza kuona the house help anapita analetea mzee chai. The next becomes history. She becomes mama wa nyumba.
That gets me thinking.
Yeah.
We as women get very we are at our best in our feminine energy.
Yes.
Like when you try to be masculine and you trying to take up these men roles, like being the provider in the relationship, being sijui what, you become very frustrated and very unhappy and but when you just fall in your feminine energy, it just comes naturally and very gracefully.
Imagine you go on a restaurant with a lady and sometimes it's very natural for the man to pay. I have gone on meetings in restaurants with women who I seriously respect in the corporate world. I have sat down with women who are mavericks at what they do. They are big CEOs and big corporates. Not many, but one or two here. Nisiseme corporate najua kila mtu. No. One or two here. And when I'm with them in the restaurant, I usually feel the need to be the one to pay. I usually feel it. So sometimes when we are pulling that conversation, I usually offer it before. Because some refuse, wanasema tunatoa half ama I'm the one paying or that. But you find that a masculine man would want to do that. Yes. It's no big deal. Yes. It's not, they won't feel used when they pay for a meal. Yes. So that masculine energy, don't bring it in a relationship in a relationship setup.
Crazy.
Tuko kwa last point. Jamaa na mjanga msawa kufidget. We're in our last point.
So, turn pressure into poise. Power belongs to those who can act elegantly, even when circumstances are chaotic. Grace under fire is magnetic.
Yes. Power belongs to those who can act elegantly, even when circumstances are chaotic. Especially when circumstances are chaotic. Especially under pressure, that's where you really test the calmness and the poise of a man. And by man, I'm just talking in general, even these women who are leading. As a leader, you must never show, even if the house is burning, you must never show it. Because people draw strength from your strength. The buck stops with you. And by the way, you'll realize that you don't even have to tell them you must follow me. Whenever you go anywhere and you find this is the supervisor, there is always some energy around him, isn't it? There is always some energy. Even when you know what to do, you always go to them and ask. Because we are highly hierarchical. You know that? This person who is here, people expect. You might be a dumb person. But people expect that by virtue that you are on top, you are the one who is giving us the solutions. That's why when we are in a crisis, the person who takes the blame is the president. You know, some corruption cases, he might not be even directly involved.
Yeah.
He might not be directly involved.
Might.
Might not be directly involved. But you will always see the blame goes to that person. So when you are in a crisis, and I love documentaries, especially when you sit with me here, like right now I've given you 2 examples from the Roman Empire. I love the Roman Empire. It was a very amazing and very intriguing empire because the emperor, being emperor was a death sentence. Like 90% of them died by backstabbing, overthrowing. So you would find that, like for example, one I was watching is the fall of Constantinople. It was the fall of the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire had established its reign in Constantinople, named under an emperor called Constantine. They were attacked by the Muslims, the Ottoman. If you want to watch a series of Ottoman or a documentary, it's historically accurate, very nice. This guy knew that they were losing. But at no point in time did he lose his calm. Even how he died, people were really begging him to run away, to get into a ship and escape. And he said that, I can't live with myself in some place that I escaped. If I'm dying, if my people have died for me, I'm dying with them. And because of that, so many of the people who wanted to go on a ship and disappear, all fought and died with him, because people tend to draw valor from the person in leadership, so that you best know that person best be a person who is mentally stable. Have you watched Game of Thrones? You should watch. But anyway, I'll make you watch. You will watch. It talks a lot about power and the things that we do. A leader must always show that he is calm, composed, and on top of his game. Always. Because people do not care about your struggles.
Nobody does.
They care about your achievement. Yes.
Can I close?
Yes.
So power is not only about achievement. It's about how achievement is perceived.
Yes.
Hatutaki kuona struggles. Those who labor in public appear ordinary. Those who conceal their struggle appear divine.
Yes.
The art of power then is not just to win, but to make victory look easy. Hey.
Yes.
Remember, umemwita nani? Kasti?
Nimemwita this guy.
Yeah, this guy's wisdom. Remember that guy's wisdom.
Yeah.
The harder you work, the more effortlessly it should appear.
Yeah. People will respect you. They will draw a lot of admiration from you. That's how to become powerful. Yeah.
Ndo kwa maana hapo ndo walitoa ile sijui work hard in silence, let success make the noise.
Let success make the noise. That's where that saying comes from.
Yeah. Crazy.
So yes, thank you so much for tuning in and joining us in this episode. We are grateful. We want to tell you, if you enjoyed this episode, like, share, subscribe. Naona watu wengi wakipiga shoutouts to Tessa. Uko na mafans? I have seen so many comments. Hi, good. So follow us. Share this video.
Yes,
it would help as many as possible. We endeavor to be a very educated segment of podcasts. We endeavor that whenever you sit down and listen to us, you'll get a thing or two. That's why we work hard in silence and let the episode speak for itself.
Yes.
So if this episode has spoken, si ugonge tu your like na
Gonga
share
like,
na
share.
you subscribe and
Yes.
you tell people about it so that we can continue to talk about these things that affect our lives directly.
Yeah.
See you and God bless you.
Okay.
Peace.
Thank you.